Back in Fort Wayne now, an embattled sports bar shut down by Allen County health officials gets the green light to be reopened for the weekend.
And Jeff Newmeyer is live tonight outside Mitchell's Sports Bar and Grill, where health officials say the restaurant failed to comply with safety rules. Jeff.
Yeah, Brian Caitlin, the lawyer for the owner of Mitchell, saying the bar has agreed to closely adhere to Governor Holcomb's safety measures for bars and restaurants, and that a deal's been worked out with the county health officials allowing the business to welcome customers back in starting tonight. On Wednesday night, while Mitchell's was hosting a private Christmas party, a health department inspector and state excise officer dropped in to check on things after a complaint got lodged about lack of social distancing and careless mask-wearing practices going on inside the place. A report documented that during last night's visit, the inspectors witnessed a kitchen employee without a mask on, patrons over the allowed capacity, and no adequate social distancing. The report also took issue with owner Todd Smith, claiming at one point he became verbally aggressive, prompting the inspectors to call for a police officer as a precaution. A closure notice was posted on the business that evening, and Mitchell's remained closed Thursday. Well, now a health department is confirming Mitchell's can reopen, and as part of the agreement allowing that, Mitchell's now has a COVID-19 business plan in place involving pre-shift temperature checks for staff, more stringent cleaning and disinfecting and social distancing measures for patrons, and better signage publicizing the requirement for the wearing of face coverings inside the facility. We asked Allen County's health commissioner about focusing so much attention on following COVID-19 safety protocols in general, and whether he thinks the public is losing interest and starting to tune out the message.
I do think people are fatigued about this. I think people are tired about this. I think people want a break. However, I think people are also starting to listen about the facts that the hospitals are getting overwhelmed. We can find places to put sick people, but we can't necessarily find all the people to take care of them. We need people to change their behaviors to keep from overwhelming the hospitals further until we get those safe and effective vaccines.
Now, COVID-related complaints made against Mitchell's prompted 16 different inspections of the business dating back to June. There were some verbal warnings, but I'm told there were no fines or shutdowns prior to this week's enforcement action. Mitchell's lawyer characterized the complaints dating back several months as false, meant to harass or embarrass the business or its owner. That's what he said. In a statement, owner Todd Smith today saying, "We look forward to reopening, not only to serve our customers, Brian and Caitlin, but also to provide jobs and income for our staff and their families."
All right, Jeff Newmeyer on what may be a final chapter on that story there, Jeff. Thank you.